Gazbot, day 13, 100 days of making comics, coming at you. Here I am in front of mountains. What else? I am at the studio. Well, I'm in front of mountains in a Starbucks parking lot, but I am taking a break from being at the studio, and I haven't done anything yet in terms of music, but I have been sketching in my sketch pad for about an hour, and I did a design for another military officer who is a tertiary character, but again needs to be designed. His outfit needs to be designed. I'm going to go ahead and later on show you video of those sketch pages, and I'll talk about it at that point. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay, so this is a little handheld action. I'm back home. I was supposed to be at the studio until about 8. We went over till 9, got some food, came home, ate dinner, Q went to bed, and now it's in the neighborhood of 11. I'm uploading some videos that I took earlier and doing some other things on the computer, getting that stuff ready. But I wanted to show you the sketches I did at the studio, which I talked about in the video a second ago. So if you look down here, I just had my regular cheap sketchbook and a ballpoint pen. I don't even know if it's Bic. I got a big box of them. But I was working on a sort of tertiary military character, or maybe secondary, sort of a third in line in chain of command. And this was the first one I did here. And then I was just sort of drawing a guy, not really sure what I wanted. Do I want him to have a beard? No. Then I thought the face was a little too long, so I started giving him like kind of a butt chin. I don't know what the real name for that is, and more of a square face. And I did these and that one. And then I did this one and gave him sideburns and this hat, and he kind of reminded me of an Imperial officer from Star Wars, the original trilogy, or the first movie specifically. So then I went ahead and looked up some reference for the types of hats they wore. I didn't really do the uniform. And I was liking this more and more, especially this one down here. Figure, give him a military hat, kind of like an officer's Imperial, and change the rest of the outfit, higher collar, but give him those sort of sideburns like those guys had too. And that was an attempt to draw him without his hat on. You can see he's getting a little bit more cohesive, blue eyes. And then here I am kind of zeroing in on the final product. This was kind of a mistake. This is sort of the outfit, which, again, military, but not the head military, but an officer, so it's got a little extra swag to it. And then over here, I just sort of redrew it a little bit more clearly for myself. A lot of buckles. I like the idea of them kind of bunching at the elbows and the knees and flaring out a little bit, or the front view. That was pretty much it. Then I tried drawing him out of costume, because there's out of uniform. Because there's some scenes like that, and I thought it'd be cool if he was just wearing like a tank top and like sweatpants when he's not in uniform. He doesn't shave. He's like very much lets himself go when he doesn't have to be at work where it's all uptight. Thought he kind of reminded me of the actor from the Mindy Show and Newsroom, whose name I can't remember. Looked up a reference to him and drew that, which doesn't really look like him, and I didn't like it anyway. So this face is kind of the final. I think that's all. Yeah, and that took me about an hour, and I basically got this uniform and this face, and that's who he's gonna be. Yep. So yeah, I'll probably do another update when I get back later tonight, or maybe after more of the studio. I tried writing, but that wasn't really working out with the music playing and having to pay attention, but I found that I could draw and still listen to what's going on. So that's what's been going on, and I wish I was out here next to the mountains all day. That would be a nicer place to be recording. But regardless, things are going well for me, Gazbot.
Cause all that loud rock and roll music.
No, never, no more.
Maybe? Stabilize it a bit.
No more. Never, no more.
Keep it. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Haruka no shiga. It's your funeral. Utura 7, Hero 7, wah 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 wah. It's toxic inside, it'll eat you alive. You won't be the one to survive. This minute, next moment, at some point you're out. Oh. Alright, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that little cornucopia of Sonic Jamboree things. And I'm gonna finish up and maybe watch a show and go to bed, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll have a more productive day as far as the 100 Days of Comics making project. So today was day 13, and that leaves
87 days left.